Hi, Shaneel Gautham Thuminad. Hi, Shetty and Thuminad. I am Dheeraj from Filmy Focus.
Hello.
So first of all, very glad to meet you all. I am a very huge fan of Garuda Gamana Vrishabhavahana.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
So watched in 2021, I believe. Yes, 2021, and that was one of the most realistic kind of film experience for me, theatrical experience.
Where did you watch?
In Bangalore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that was one film that was like, because it had some inspirations, I believe, but still it has that kind of originality, specifically when it comes to your bonding, Shetty and Rishabh Shetty. So I seriously loved the film, and I watched So From So in Kannada. I'm yet to watch it in the Telugu version, but I loved the film in Kannada. So बहुत अच्छा लगा film आपका. So and Raj, I wanted to know this, being a producer, why always, like even Kantara released a bit late in Telugu, and now even So From So is releasing almost after a week in Telugu. So why is that choice is hard to make it to release in Telugu?
See, Kannada as an industry is a industry which is fighting for its existence, especially in all the four industries if you compare. So when we do cinemas, we do in a very small budget, especially our team. So when we do this mid-budget kind of films, then to make it reach here, we need a lot of amount. And I don't even believe in spending something and then forcing a film on somebody.
Okay.
Rather than I'll release the film, it's a Kannada film, it will release in Kannada. And if the audience then the interest from the other industry comes. So you need to ask why the interest doesn't come early. If it comes early, we would try it to do it at the simultaneous time.
But it will be mutual, right? Because until unless people get to know that there is a film coming from Kannada industry or from the Shetty Mafia.
See, the thing is, Telugu or Tamil or Malayalam was very recent, especially Telugu and Tamil. They have distributed their films in the other states, other territory from earlier days. For Kannada, it's a new territory. So we are starting it now, or a little late to the scenario. So when we are a little late to the scenario, then the only thing that can attract is the quality of the cinema or the content or the way people are expressing about the cinema. So Malayalam did it recently. Like if you see, Malayalam cinema was restricted to Kerala, but now it is not the case anymore.
Yes.
So I think every industry has its own phase, and about Kannada, I feel that we are in a good space now. So that is the reason we release a little late here, but I am not complaining about it. But I really like it because now it is tested cinema.
Yes.
Audience has tested in Karnataka, they have tested, they have okayed it, and Kerala they have tested, they are okay with it. And now it's the turn of
Telugu.
Yeah,
it's like
Telugu.
ISS certified from
That's
both the states.
Thing. Yeah. Audience certified cinema is there.
Okay. So Thuminad, I specifically loved the film because there is one scene in the film where the actor says, like you say, who are you means, he will say Kalpana. And that Kalpana is slowly turned to Sulochana. So though it was not that logical, like why the Kalpana was changed to Sulochana, but how that Sulochana being carried throughout the film is something I liked. So how did that happen on the set?
Why didn't you set didn't shoot? Kannada. First of all, we need to ask apologies from the audience because see, all the three we are from Mangalore, and Mangalore we are not exposed to Telugu cinemas at our earlier life. So that's the reason I can understand. He can understand a little. He cannot understand or speak.
That's not an issue.
And also, he cannot speak English also to that fluency. So he will speak in Kannada. I'll try to translate. Yeah.
Kalpana to Sulochana.
Kalpana movie andre namdu Upendra sir movie.
Very huge hit.
ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದವರಿಗೆ ಆ ಡೋರ್ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಭಯ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ,
ಭಯದಲ್ಲಿ
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು ನಾ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಲ್ಪನಾ ಇವರು ಏಜ್ ಆದವರು ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಭಸ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಿದ್ದು, ಅವರು ಸುಲೋಚನ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು. ನನಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಕಲ್ಪನಾ. ನನಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟಿಂದ ನಾವು ತಮಿಳ್ ಮೂವಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು, ಕಾಂಚನ. ಆ ಕಾಂಚನ ಬರಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ಐಡಿಯಾ. ನಾವು ಅದು ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರೆದು ನಾವು ಕಾಂಚನ ಅಂತಲೇ ಇತ್ತದು. ನಂತರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶೂಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಕಾಂಚನ ಅಲ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಕಲ್ಪನಾ ಅಂತ ಆಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸುಲೋಚನ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಂಚನಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಹತ್ರ ಇತ್ತು ಅದು.
ಓಕೆ,
ಆ ಶೂಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಇದು ಕಲ್ಪನಾ ಅಲ್ವಾ ನಮ್ಮದು ಕನ್ನಡ ಮೂವಿ, ಓ ಹಾಗೆ ಅದು ಕಲ್ಪನಾ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
So and the experience of the film is comedy of errors.
yes.
So and when we are scared, like you might be a best of best driver, but if somebody is suffering from a illness in the back seat, you may not be able to drive in the same way. So in the same way, when the whole village is scared, everything is misheard, everything is like mistaken. So that is the idea of the film. The comedy of errors is the
No, it
genre
is
of the
like how he translated that Kanchana to Kalpana, then to Sulochana.
Correct.
So though it might sound a little bit familiar,
correct.
but the kind of expression it gave was
correct.
funny enough.
Yeah, you understand that, oh, they messed it up. But yeah.
So Shaneel, आपका रोल का बताइए, because you actually play the role of the village head kind of role. So when this guy, the hero and the director, he got the chance, उसको chance मिला तब आपको मारने के लिए, तो तब कैसा लगा आपको?
उन्होंने असलियत में मेरे को मारा था। तो पहले क्या हुआ था कि पहले वो डिफरेंट एक्सिस का शूट था, इधर ऑपोजिट एक्सिस का था, तब उन्होंने मारा नहीं मेरे को। तो ऐसा ही हो रहा था, तो मैंने बाद में बोला, तब मेरे ऑपोजिट एक्सिस आ रहा था कैमरा, तो मैंने उसको बोला कि आप मेरे को मारो, अदरवाइज मेरा रिएक्शन नहीं आएगा।
ओके।
तो उसने ऐसा मारा मेरे को चाटा कि मेरा होश उड़ गया।
रिएक्शन बहुत अच्छी तरह से है।
तो इमीडिएटली इट वाज अ स्पॉन्टेनियस रिएक्शन ओवर देयर। सो उसको मारने का हक भी है, क्योंकि उसने ऐसा रोल भी दिया था ना मेरे। सो आई एम हैप्पी दैट हैपेंड।
और मैं क्या किया, आई कॉल्ड हिम, लाइक आई न्यू दैट लाइक ही गॉट स्लैप्ड, एंड इन द एडिट आई सॉ दैट द स्लैप साउंड वाज रियल, ठप ठप। So then I called him like, brother, like everything looks great, but your reaction to that slap, no, that is not great. Can we reshoot it? And he is like, वो real में मारा था। So he's trying to convince, no, but the reaction, but no, the reaction was real. I got the slap already. I was traumatized by that slap. Yeah.
That's one as he was shot originally, it was the sounding was also very true to the character as well. So आपका लव स्टोरी भी है इसमें, and it was also matured love story, because we rarely get to see that kind of matured love story in the films. So what was the thought process when you going through that specific love story? Because we didn't know that she was not married, because for the first reaction we get to see her is like, okay, she might be married or something. So was there any specific reason or the character arc for that? Because she is being harassed by the family, she is being beaten by the whole village as well. So that downtrodden woman or that sophisticated woman being stuck at a specific place. So what was that thought process throughout her character? How did you indulge that in the film?
Banuna character encha barer aikda and I thought to mature love story ಅಭಿನಯಿಸಿ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಭಾನು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಟೈಟಲ್ ಸುಲೋಚನ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸೋಮೇಶ್ವರ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಇತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮದು, ಆಗ ಸರ್ ಇಟ್ಟಂತ ಸುಲೋಚನ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸೋಮೇಶ್ವರ ಅಂತ. ಆಗ ನಾನು ಸೋಮೇಶ್ವರದ ಐಡಿಯಾನೇ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಓಕೆ,
ಟೈಟಲ್ ಇಟ್ಟರಲ್ಲ ಸುಲೋಚನ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸೋಮೇಶ್ವರ ಅಂತ. ನಾನು ಈ ಮರ್ಲೂರಿದ್ದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ. ಸೋಮೇಶ್ವರ ಮರ್ಲೂರು. ಸೋಮೇಶ್ವರ ಅಂತ ಟೈಟಲ್ ಇಟ್ಟರಲ್ಲ, ಸೋಮೇಶ್ವರ ನಾನು ಹುಡುಕಿದೆ.
ಓಕೆ,
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಲೋಚನ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸುಲೋಚನ ಮನೆ ಹೇಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಗ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ನೋಡಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಕಥೆಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ರಿಯಲ್ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು.
ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಸುಲೋಚನ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಪಾತ್.
Yeah, Sulochana was the part to find Banu. See, what he's trying to tell is...
No, I understood what he's saying.
No. When you don't have somebody to protect you, and that doesn't mean like a woman need protection. That's not the meaning of it. But you need a security from the society. In the sense, even the society should be mature to how to behave with a woman. So when nobody actually looks at a particular issue, then everybody has the freedom to exploit it. Like they get the they think that like, you know, it's the right to
They own
exploit.
them or
Yeah,
something,
they
yeah.
own them or something. I think that is a kind of character. As he said, like, you know, this, we see this kind of character in every village, but rarely, seldomly we focus on that character.
That was one pure kind of character, because we very, as I said, we very rarely we get to
Correct.
watch those kind of characters, because as you mentioned, like we see those characters in real life in some villages or even in our homes
Yeah.
sometimes, but we are not able to support them.
Correct.
So one should have that kind of camaraderie. They need that support and
Correct.
stuff. But very happy to see that on screen,
Thank you,
projected it in such a way that it is not being like she needs the support or he wants her. It's
Yeah.
like they are building the relationship.
Correct,
from
correct, correct.
from the scratch.
Correct.
So that's what I
Actually,
like.
both need their support,
Yes.
each other. Yeah, yeah. That was the beauty of it. Like, you know, some people actually question that, like, you know, oh, like, you know, every woman needs a man. No, nothing like that. But if you fall in love, if they need each other, so what is the problem? It is not forced on anybody. Yeah.
And also love that metaphor of though she know that he doesn't possess the mother. She understands that in the second instance, but still she feels the presence of her mother in the home, and she tells all her sorrow.
No, somebody had put it very beautifully. Like, you know, a person who has been put to fear by the society finds solace in a ghost. That's so unfortunate. She's not scared by the ghost.
True.
But she is scared by the people around her.
around
That's so unfortunate, but I think that's the idea of the film.
True. So the thing is, like, we loved the film. Whoever watched the film. So was that character, the Swami Guru character, do you intended to play since the start?
No.
Okay.
So what happened was JP had written the entire film, and see what was happening in every industry. That is the case. People say that I have heard that, like, you know, many Telugu projects which was mid-budget and small budget stopped suddenly.
Yeah,
at
it
one
happens.
particular time, because everybody believes that, like, you know, big ticket is the only kind of big ticket cinema is the only cinema, so there are no other cinemas. So when he finished that, like, we had to invest money which is huge for our team, because our team is a very small team, because we had at least 20 to 30 actors who are brilliant actors on screen every single day. So how do you need to make this project a little more, you know, economically viable, because everything you see is a risk. He's directing for the first time in Kannada and he's acting as a lead for the first time in Kannada. The characters are, like, you know, off color according to the industry or distributors. So what should I do is something like, you know, I couldn't understand. That is when him and my other partner Praveen, they decided that what if, like, you know, you play that role.
Okay.
So then we might have something to, like, you know, market if we don't have anything. So, and also that character needed a caricaturish kind of a tone. So that was a little hard to pull off also, because if you go a little left, little right, then it will be completely off.
Yes.
So that's when, like, you know, then when they told me, I thought, like, that would be good. So that's when I acted, but I decided not to promote that character. That's the reason, like, you know, only this is the last poster that we released. In all the other posters, like, you know, I was not there.
Okay.
We didn't.
So who was the initial choice then?
No choice.
No one. Okay.
So we didn't cast. Cast in a role. Huh? Yeah, we were searching, like, you know, the other character. There are other characters, no?
Oh,
Who
okay.
would fit into that bill or something like?
From the same family.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, you know, no. I mean, like, in an example, the Satish, his name is Deepak Rai Panaje. Would he fit that role, or, like, you know, those kind of actors we were searching.
Okay. So Ravan, you generally park your scooter like that?
No. Not at all.
Okay. So that was a real shot as well.
In the movie or
In the movie.
वो really था.
Actually, I have a doubt. I didn't ask him that. After you leave in the wide frame, you leave the scooter and go out of the frame. No, what did you do with the scooter? Did it fill?
No,
or?
there were people standing. They
I
made
was
sure that the scooter in the safer hands.
Yeah,
They were standing.
Oh, it was safer. Okay.
उधर थे.
Because as you mentioned, it was a wide frame. We suddenly saw him.
But
he
it was
jumping
so
around.
brilliant. It's so tough also.
Yeah, true.
It's very tough. It's a ball.
मेरा हर बार प्रॉपर ही हुआ था, तो 16 takes हुआ था. Only because of some technical errors and all. But later on, at the last moment, my lungi got into that motor and tore, completely lungi tore.
Okay.
So that was like it was a real that while he was narrating the story, जब हमारा डायरेक्टर ने नरेट किया था तो उस सीन में मैं बहुत हंसा था पहली बार भी. तो मेरे को मेरा माइंड में चल रहा था कि कैसा करो बोल के. तो वर्कशॉप में इसने मेरे को फीड दिया था कि वो स्कूटर जा रहा है, आपका हाथ से निकल रहा है, तो आप दिखाना नहीं चाहिए कि वो आपसे वो मिस्टेक हुआ है बोल के. तो वो मेंटेन करना चाहिए, वो हवा जो है वो मेंटेन करना चाहिए. दैट वाज द बेसिक प्लान. तो ऐसा ही मैंने किया था.
Okay. That was one frantically comical scene. It was. Okay. So how did you find this guy, this Bava character?
He is in his team only. Yeah. So, but like, he's like, however you are telling, whatever I am telling, so you need to tell. So why don't you tell already? So he is a theatre director and actor.
Okay.
Yeah, he has been directing. How many years? 14 years he has been in theatre. So the most of the actors that you see, like Chandranna and Satishanna and Bava, they are all from his team. And there are many other characters as well. They are from his team.
Okay.
So that's the reason he exactly knows what are the strength of those actors and how good they are. So the moment he writes a character, like he knows whom to cast and who would be a perfect fit. And they also has acted in his writing for a very long time because he writes and directs them. So they know what he expects from them as well. So that's the reason it was.
Because the moment the BGM comes, Bava Bandaru, it was like a hell of a ride in the theatres. Everyone was laughing frantically.
Yeah, actually, it's in Telugu as Vacharu,
Bava Vacharu. Yeah. Oh, it was changed to Telugu.
Bava is Bava.
Okay, Bava is Bava, just Bandaru
Vacharu.
Okay. So that was one. And what happened to your love story, man, in the film? Because of the love story, everything happened.
No, actually,
everything has happened, done. But what happened to the love story?
I think it is not a love story anymore.
It was more of like they're seeing each other.
Yeah, they're seeing each other, or like maybe in his vision she is seeing him more.
Okay.
Like she is seeing him, but maybe that's not her intention. Maybe like she's seeing around and like he gets a little more excited because of that. And when you try to do something to a girl like that, I don't consider that as love.
Okay. No, but what happened to that girl we have?
The moment he does something, no, I don't consider that from love it falls to a level which is not love. So that's the reason it doesn't continue.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah, post that sequence.
Post that one, like whatever he tries to do after the marriage. So I don't think that's anymore a love. So the moment it drops from there, like to here, the moment you objectify a woman to that level, I don't think that's a love and you need to continue that. Because if you continue that, then you are telling that, okay, it's okay to do that. That's not okay. So that's the reason that love drops there.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and she doesn't even fix the paper as well. Your phone
Yeah, she doesn't.
She doesn't even care. Okay. So, one more thing I want to ask about the film. So, there are, because there is a recent Telugu film called Kottapalli. Kottapalli was released last month mostly. Yeah. So, it also had the same kind of storyline. So, here it is the devil, there it's the god. So, here the man creates the devil. That he acts as a devil kind of. There the man creates a god just for the sake of it to escape from one situation. So we draw many parallels from that Kottapalli to Su from So. So I literally found it okay. So it should have been made like this to get more fandom or the audience reaction from it. So you people should watch it.
We will watch it.
Kottapalli it's called.
Kottapalli. What does Kottapalli means, brother?
Kottapalli is a name of a
place.
Place.
Yes. Okay. Exactly. Su from So much.
Yeah. So I personally draw many parallels.
Okay.
So I
we will
hope you watch that later. So other than this, like when you make a film, specifically with the regional connect, because not being worried about like I need to release in Telugu or any other languages. So that flavor of the soul of the film, or the flavor of the region will be explored. There are chances that to explore it more than being worried about connecting to the other regions. So if Su from So has the thought of releasing it in other languages initially. Would that be changed by any chance?
No. I think, see, who is the greatest writer that you have read in Telugu? Even if you don't name them, if you see their content, it will be local. Like, for example, in Kannada, Kuvempu is the greatest writer, or Shivaram Karanth is the greatest writer. But the way, but the place that they written about, the culture they written about, is the culture that they lived in. So when you do a cinema, the setup of the cinema should be local. Where the thing is happening, the culture should be local. But the intention of the cinema should be global. It should have a universal soul of it. So women are women everywhere. Problem of a woman is a problem everywhere. The emotion of a woman is a woman everywhere. The loneliness of a woman is, like, that's true everywhere. I think the setup is very local. The intention is global. So when that happens, I think there is no reason in the world Kantara should travel to other part of India, because it is too rooted culture to a certain part of Karnataka, which is Dakshina Kannada. So the moment, but you see a global thing that, like, downtrodden against a upper, person, and then there is something divine that actually helps him to, solve that. That is something global. We all are rooted. That's the most cinematic moment that you can imagine.
True.
So I think any filmmaker, for that matter, care of Kancharapalli, it actually worked there. Not because it's from some place. It is because it had a soul which is global. So I think that's the beauty of cinema.
That's beautifully put, Raj. Because that's what many makers need also. Because in the name of pan-Indian cinema, or to reach the wider audience, the unnecessary people are killing the regionality or the local connect. Specifically, the rooted cinema is missing right now.
It becomes generic.
That's how Malayalam cinema is rising, because they tell their rooted stories. They tell their the soul of Kerala or the specific region.
Correct.
That's how so and so also is.
Correct.
Because we feel that emotion. Also, we become that place.
And that's not the only thing, Dheeraj. The other thing is, I told it in another interview as well, when you go to a travel, you don't want to go to a familiar place. Then it is not a travel anymore. Then it is called walk. Right? Well, it's called not travel in the park, it's walk in the park, because you already know the place. But the moment you go to a place which is unknown, the moment you try to experience something that is unknown, the intensity of it, the beauty of it, the experience of it is much more fresher, and that gives a novelty to the whole experience. I think that's what we need to try in cinema. We need to be absolutely secured in who we are as a culture and who we are as a person. So then we can tell about ourselves. See, first film I did was about my bald head.
Yes.
So I did it.
Remade in Hindi.
Correct. I did it because, like, I found it funny. Like, my bald head was funny for me, and fortunately, it was funny for the entire Karnataka. So I think that's the beauty of cinema.
More than funny, it was relatable.
Relatable, and people might ask, like, but what if, like, a person who is with hair, would he relate? Brother, insecurity is common to everyone. Everyone.
He might get bald.
No, he might have a problem about his language. Yeah, he might have a problem with his education or something.
Okay. So, Raj, like, I really love your work, how you compose the sequences, specifically for Garuda Vahana, also your screenplay for Toby. So, why is the choice of acting in or debuting in Malayalam with Turbo?
Actually, I had acted in another film called Rudiram, but it got released later. That's the reason, like, it was, see, most of the time when we are doing acting projects, it's not intentional. Because of some project stops, some project will, like, become faster. So that's the reason, like, it's not in our hand at all.
Okay.
But the reason, like, why I selected Turbo was for a scene which was actually, finally, it was not there in the film.
Oh.
Yeah, it had to be edited because of the length of the film. But because of that scene, I chose that. But unfortunately, that was not there.
Okay, because film is fine. Like, it's like a regular commercial kind of film, a thriller, more of a thriller. But I personally felt that okay, Raj is not that specific in that film because he
Correct.
didn't get
There was a reason which was specific.
Oh, okay.
There was exactly a reason which was specific, but that specific reason had to be
edited out.
edited. Like sometimes creative choices, we need to we need to go with it. We need to endure it.
I thought okay, because of Mammootty he might have accepted the film or something, but in deep I know that okay, he's not that kind of guy.
Yeah, this was the reason. Yeah.
So Thuminad, like you got your fame, you got your money also through the film. What will be your next choice? Will it be a proper Kannada film or you wanted to explore the other regions as well?
Kannada film.
Proper Kannada film.
Proper film.
Okay. Because that's where your roots are, also your strength.
No,
lies.
it's not that only. The thing is, why the film became popular?
Because of its regional.
Because of its, that's not only regional, because of his writing. How will he write another script? He needs to write only in the language that he knows. I request all the local writers as well, Telugu writers, Tamil writers, write it in your language. Then it might become global or national if it is good.
So Shaneel, you got your fame. After both fame, people are recognizing you as Ravanna right now. So what will be your going forward choices? Will you be acting in other languages as well? Like you will be looking forward for the opportunities from other languages?
Decided. Like I don't know. Just I want to be. I came to be an actor. Hopefully, if anybody treats me that I'm a good actor, then the opportunity comes. I'm ready to do. But I'm not particular. Like I'm not good in any languages except Kannada. That's the problem. So
when it comes to the film and it comes to acting, the language won't be a barrier.
No, you can learn the language. You can learn the language. But I have also experienced. The thing is, brother, when we do acting in our language, any language for that matter, brain supports very well because I don't need to think about that words and all. No,
True.
So it's much easier. But when we do, I love languages. I love languages to learn language and everything. So I don't know. So what he
he's
will
a good learner. Immediately he will grab. For me, if I watched the movie for 10 number of times also, I just watch it. Nothing goes to my head. Like I watch the movie looking at the subtitles. So that's why
you watch it for the entertainment. He might seek something from the film.
Yes.
Yeah. So Raj, like you haven't got any opportunities or chances from Telugu till date?
No, I have got many. I haven't done anything.
Okay.
The reason being, most of the films were very big.
Okay.
And the moment it is too big, then creatively involving with it will be a hazard for my entire creative process. So what happens is, see, I'm producing something, I'm writing something, I'm directing something, and then I act in a film which spans for 1.5 years. Then I need to go every time they call, 2 months, because there will be big actors. So that is the reason, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
even Tobino Thomas says the same. Malayalam actor Tobino Thomas. He also got lots of offers post Minnal Murali. You might have watched the film.
Yeah.
So he was also said the same. I wanted to explore more in my language where I fit. I'm not saying that he doesn't say that he doesn't fit into the other languages, but he's more comfortable with his.
That's the thing, the way brain functions, it's absolutely different. But learning a language is something everybody should do. I think next, if I come in any other interview, my Telugu will be better. That will be my promise.
Super. So before closing this up, as you mentioned, the Kerala audience accepted the film. The Kannada audience already loving the film. Also, few of the Telugu audience already watched the Kannada version of the film. So, what kind of experience the dubbing version is going to give? Have you watched the dubbing version?
Yeah, I have watched. I was shocked.
Okay.
When I saw the dubbing version, the jokes are not anymore dubbed. The jokes are actually, how do you say it? It's transposed. I mean, the whole
organic mode.
Yeah, organic.
Okay.
Organic transfer of the joke has happened rather than copying or trying to punch the same thing. And the tone of the language is a little up because of the culture. For example, the way we call Ravanna has an energy in Telugu, but in Mangalore Kannada it's very soft. Ravanna. So that there is an energy in the way you call. I think that has happened. So I was shocked, wow, okay, this is very different. This is a different film. In its entirety, it's a different film. So I'm very curious to see, how would the Telugu audience receive this film? Yeah.
Okay. Also, when it comes to Kannada cinema, not to belittle or something, but In specific this year or last year? Yeah, in specific this year, I found only Ajñatavasi as one of the most endearing films.
I think
for me.
this year, yeah.
Yeah, for this year.
Yeah.
So why is that face of Kannada cinema like? Because when it comes to 2021 or 22 or post 2020, Kannada cinema has a rise of like even the world was watching what Kannada film is making. But post that, what's happened to Kannada cinema in your perspective?
I think not only to Kannada cinema, to every cinema, sequels and big budget pan Indian cinemas. That's when like everybody.
That culture destroyed it.
I don't call it destruction or something because you can't choose what is right and what is wrong for an industry. I think that is the trend. So every trend will change. So whatever you see now is a change of the trend. Slowly it is changing.
It should be.
Yeah, it will change. It will change. People will have everything that become monotonous will be rejected. That's been happening.
Because the KGF, which film made everyone to look into the Kannada cinema.
Correct.
That is one film spoiled as well for many. Is what
I don't think
believe.
like the cinema has a power to spoil or improve.
No, the makers. Everyone wants to copy.
Yeah, the thing, yeah,
everyone
that
wants to
is
recreate that kind.
Correct.
Of
That's the thing. Like when you see something great, the best thing that you can do is maintain one arm distance and thank it. You need to do that.
It should be, yes.
Yeah, but I'll copy that is like greatness cannot be copied and still remain greatness. The greatness from it will remain good, and then from good you will copy, it will be like okay. From okay you will copy, it will be poor. That's what is happening. So that's what's been happening, but it will change for sure. It will change for sure.
Super. So that change should come. The Kannada cinema should rise again, and the Shetty mafia should rise it. So I loved that answer. Like why it should be? Yeah, people call it Shetty mafia.
No, the thing is, see, we don't even consider that. Last film that I worked with Rishabh was Kantara. So I didn't work with him after that. With Rakshit, it's
Charlie.
Charlie. I didn't work with him, and then I can give 10 other names that I have worked. But the thing is, it doesn't sell. That's the reason it's not been named like that. I work with all the other actors. So he's not a Shetty, he's not a Shetty, it's not a gang, it's not a... This is my gang actually. This is my people.
So I loved the answer you told to Anupama.
That's the thing.
To Anupama, like, okay, you also form a gang. Who is
that's
that?
All, no. Like, I am alone. Imagine, like, this person is like, alone and he doesn't want to collaborate with anyone. Then he tells, like, they are a gang. Brother, we collaborate, that's all. You can also collaborate with somebody you like. If you don't like us, collaborate with us, the people that you like. No, that's how you need to. But if somebody collaborates, then you point out and tell that, oh, they collaborate, they are a gang. That is not right, is what I say. That's all.
True that. So thank you for your time, and
thank you so much.
Looking forward for the Telugu version.
Thank you.
Obviously, the Kannada version is already a super hit. So Thuminad, I'll be expecting a lot of regional films from you rather than jumping into the pan-Indian circle. So Shaneel, I'll be looking forward for you to act in many more films in other languages as well, as you speak Hindi and English. So it will be easy for you to communicate as well. So we're looking forward for the film. Thank you. Glad for your time.
Thank you, Dheeraj. Thank you for being accommodative because, like, our language was a little off. Thank you.
Thank you.